Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Sacred Sensuality, where I do hope that you are being unapologetically yourself. So, I have been MIA for a few days, but life has been lifing, and I'm a corporate girly, so I gotta keep up. I asked Spirit, what is it that you guys should know right about now? What is it that you should be doing? And Spirit, immediately told me that some of you guys, you are supposed to be on a destined journey. They want you right now to reflect and not just yourself. I'm feeling that Spirit wants you to reflect with your higher self, have that meeting with yourself, to figure out what it is that you want to do, how to go about moving the way that you want to do. Some of you have a talent that you really want to put out there and you just don't know how. Some of you have many, many talents and you don't know how to directly hone in on it and find the one that is most marketable, if you understand what I'm saying. Some of you have been ignoring signs that Spirit has been giving you, and they want you to pay attention. They want whatever is around you, all the distractions that is around you, for you to start removing and separating yourself from these things. I'm getting, for some of you, it could be a partying type lifestyle, clubs type lifestyle. A lot of hanging out with people who aren't really on your level, even though you may not even know you're on a higher level than they are. Spirit really wants you, with your talents, they're saying that you can make some really good money. You can stabilize yourself. You can achieve almost anything you want to do. I'm sorry, so many messages coming in. But it's you can achieve so many things that you want to do. If you're one of those people who are and like me, for example, I have many talents, right? There are certain things that I love to do. But I know there's one talent that I love the most, that I know I can capitalize off of the most. And not just in monetary form, but even in spiritual, self-fulfilling form. I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to aim for, because it's gonna make you happy. Whatever you're been thinking about starting, Spirit is saying that it's time to start that. No more wishful thinking. No more, I'm not gonna decide, I'm not ready yet. Spirit is saying, do it now. Do it now, because you have a lot of hope here for yourself deep down inside. And I'm feeling this is your higher self saying this. And this could be maybe why Spirit is saying that they want you to pretty much, in oh so many words, have a meeting with your higher self, because your higher self has this hope and this belief that we can do it. But your 3D self is I'm a little bit confused on what to do, where to go, how to start. This is more so pertaining to, in some way, that you are supposed to, I am really feeling be, I'm taking this a lot of different ways. It's coming in as many different ways. But I'm feeling that for some of you, you're supposed to be business owners. Yeah, some of you are supposed to be expats as well. Wherever it is, if you have thought about this, wherever it is overseas that you have been trying to look to go towards, that is where you will make the most money. That is where you will find the most stability. In fact, what I'm seeing here, Spirit is also saying that place is where you will find the most discipline of self, because it's not about exactly what you're expecting. What they're saying here is that they expect for you to have the hope and the belief in yourself. That's pretty much it, and that's all. Now, but what they're saying underneath that layer of that hope and that expectation of belief in yourself, they want you to let go of the outcome. They want you to stop expecting a certain thing, but because it's what's going to happen is you're actually manifesting what it is that you need. It's good fortune waiting on you guys. Like, Spirit really wants you to have confidence in yourself. I keep seeing that with the Star card and then the the Five of Pentacles next to it. Like, Spirit really wants you to put that faith in yourself. You're not a lost cause. If you have ever thought that, hey, this job is a dead-end job, or I'm never going to move anywhere, I'm never going to move up or anything, Spirit is saying that is not true. You're supposed to take whatever it is that you are learning, wherever you are, if you are currently working, because I'm getting two different scenarios. If you are currently working, Spirit wants you to take all of what you've learned, all that wisdom, and put it into you. Because what you're doing is you're robbing yourself of not applying that wisdom to where it is you want to go in life and where you're supposed to be going in life. Yep, another faith card has come up. You got the King of Cups here too. The King of Cups is a guy who he has faith in himself. He is emotionally grounded and stable, and he in some cards he's seeing as one foot on land and the other foot in the water. That shows balance, and Spirit is saying here that whatever gift that it is you have, it's a form of generosity that you're giving back to humanity in some way. Yeah. They also want you to pick your dignity up off the damn floor. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. They want you to pick your dignity up off the floor. You're not supposed to be on the floor. You're not supposed to be under there. If you feel lonely right about now, I'm feeling that for some of you, it could be because of financial tension. But you may have to change your way of thinking, because you also, and it's funny, you got two kings next to each other. You got the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. You're supposed to be, for many of you, a business owner. You are supposed to step into being an entrepreneur. You are meant for stability. You have the Nine of Pentacles and you have the King of Pentacles. You're meant for stability. You're not meant to sit wherever it is that may have you stuck, because you have the Nine of Swords here, and that's depression, sadness, stress, just anxiety, restlessness, not having hope, not having confidence, just self-loathing. And Spirit is saying that's not the energy you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be in dual energies, which is the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So for my feminines out there, this Spirit is saying for you, you're supposed to be stepping into the masculine side of yourself, so that whatever it is that you are supposed to do, it not only makes you money, but it makes you happy. It gives you that stable happiness, not that temporary happiness. Like, Spirit really wants you to focus on what it is that you are supposed to be doing, and get some sleep is what I'm hearing too. I'm seeing here for some of you, you can have many gifts, including 7 gifts or 9 gifts. That's a lot of gifts, y'all. You may not even know what it is. And for that, I think you would need a personal reading, whether that's from me or someone else on YouTube that you trust. You have a lot of gifts, and a lot of those gifts are spiritual, or they have something to do with counseling, social work, therapy. You're supposed to be doing something that is generous to humanity, makes you happy, and makes you good money. Some of you are supposed to be mental health therapists. Yeah. I'm also seeing here too, wherever you are right now, go back in time is what Spirit is saying. Go back in time and remember when you first started there. What made you get to the point where you are right now? That's where the reflection is coming in. You're not aligned with a path that you are supposed to be on, you guys. Like I'm telling you, I'm hearing there's money waiting to be made. And that's funny because I kind of say that sometimes. There's money waiting to be made. You got the Ace of Pentacles here next to the Hierophant. Once again, that is spiritual gifts. That's spiritual gifts. Some of you have so strong spiritual power, you're not capitalizing off of it. And it's funny because I felt that same way for a very long time. And then I started putting myself out there doing my personals. And then I came back to YouTube because I did have another channel. But I'm like, you know what? It's time to start doing it differently. What I really want to do. Those spiritual gifts, you're supposed to be teaching, you're supposed to be guiding, you're supposed to be counselors, you guys, therapists. Some of you, I have nothing against the church. I have no church hurt at all. And if you do, I do suggest that you seek healing because I'm not a Christian and I used to be, but I have no church hurt. But I will say one thing. Some of you are simply just supposed to be pastors and ministers and missionaries. From what I'm seeing here. If not, if you have a different religion than one of those mainstream religions, like Judaism or Islam, you're supposed. I'm hearing you're supposed to be like a prayer. You're an intercessor. Oh my God, you guys are an intercessor. You are the bridge. That is one of your many gifts, you guys. You're the bridge. Don't just take counseling and therapy as something that's just strictly mental health. Religion, when used the right way, spirituality, when used the right way, is a great way for you to receive counseling. It's a great way because you're not just giving that person advice based off of what the cards say or whatever form of divination that you use. I use several, but it's not just that. It's based off of what your intuition is saying too. That's your strongest tool. Because you have the high priest. Oh my God, you have the high priestess here. I just really noticed that she was sitting here. Yeah. You. Wow, the high priestess is one. She does solve problems. That's like her job. She does solve problems. And how does she do that? She uses everything, every little gift that she has, whether that's root working, psychic readings, mediumship. That's two totally different things. Reading cards or reading the bones, whatever. You're supposed to be using those gifts. Like Spirit wants you to step up. They want you to, whatever it is that is inside of you that you are that you may, I'm not even going to say you're facing. I'm feeling like for some of you, you're refusing to face yourself because you're probably afraid of self-criticism. And this is the part where Spirit is saying, be assertive. Tell that negative part of yourself that no, I will, and I'm going to do, like right now, because Spirit is saying right now, this, these gifts, it is a part of your journey. It is it's a big part. It's a huge part of your spiritual journey. Once you do that, you will be very successful. You are equipped to take on the challenges. The conflicts that you may have within yourself, you have to get rid of those. You are supposed to be in a high position. You really are. There's so many opportunities for you guys with this Ace of Pentacles. There's opportunities waiting for you. And you may not see it right away the way you'd want to, but it's definitely, it's there. It's waiting for you. You know, the Ace of Pentacles and even the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. It don't, for most people, it don't just happen overnight, you know. It does take some time. Look at me, for example. I'm still getting started on with my YouTube. I'm still pushing through. Even though I don't have that many subscribers, I'm going to still keep going because I know at the end I'm going to get people that are aligned with me and I am aligned with them. You know what I mean? So Spirit is basically saying you, and let me stop myself right there because Spirit is coming through really strong. For those of you who are listening to this reading and you are not sure if you have any spiritual gifts, you haven't fully tapped in just yet. That's okay. Don't let nobody rush you into your spiritual journey. Take your time. There is a such thing as divine timing. But if you are working for someone and you are not satisfied, Spirit is saying it is literally okay for you to look for someplace else to work. Because there's more money waiting for you. There's a salary increase waiting for you guys. You will advance. And once again, it's not going to happen overnight, but I'm feeling like for some of you, you may need to go back where you're at or where you started at that point of time in your timeline where things were quote unquote going like, you know, pretty good. Spirit is saying go back to that time. Go back to that time. Look at the steps that you took to get to where you were or where you are. Refine those steps and move up. That's what Spirit is saying. Because now you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have the know-it-all. You have the tools to do exactly what you are supposed to do. But for many of you, you're supposed to have a spiritual business. Yep. This reading is for me too. It's definitely for me too. But yes, that is pretty much all that I am seeing right now, you guys. I will be back on later with more readings. I hope that you enjoy the readings and that if they resonate with you, definitely leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. If not, that's fine too. Maybe you'll come back again later. But until then, I will talk to you guys another time. Bye-bye.